Welcome to Duo Chat with Brittany
and Cynthia, where we talk about drama shows
like Dawson's Creek, One Tree Hill, and more.
Hey everyone, it's Brittany and Jenna's here. Alright, and today we are talking about Season 8, Episode 3, titled The Space in Between. Air date September 28th, 2010, and the synopsis is, as the situation at the hospital worsens, Nathan makes a huge decision regarding his career. Brooke and Julian take Jamie for the day, while Victoria and Millicent hatch a plan. So this episode
jogged my memory.
For me, it was a little hard to watch.
Oh, yeah. We moved on to Season 8.
But
why was it hard to watch for you?
I hate, and I know everyone has heard me go on about it in Season 4. When Lucas and Haley were in the hospital, because I hate when they do episodes, and this is for any TV show, not just talking about this one, but when they do things like, let's bring a ghost for the whole episode.
Yeah, the person who's hurt is the ghost.
Yeah, they're dying, so we're gonna have a ghost in the...
Yes, it's a classic trope.
I hate it.
It's classic. You'll never get away from it.
I hate it.
I know.
Because I swear that this ghost of Clay and this Will guy were in the show more than everybody else.
Well, yeah, the episode was about that.
I don't give a crap what it was about. I hate it. Like, I hate when they do this.
I know.
And I knew it was coming, so I wasn't thrilled. Like, I wasn't thrilled to begin with about the storyline. But then I was equally not as thrilled to know that the ghost was coming back.
Well,
and so it's just annoying because why the whole episode? Also, we just did this in Season 4 with Lucas. We don't need... I don't give a crap. I still hated it.
You could have said we just did this with Clay's ex-wife or dead wife.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because I try to erase that from my brain too, because I also hate that storyline. But, I mean, because he's in there talking in the hospital and no one's responding. No, dude, because you're, like, supposed to be dead. Like, literally. You're a ghost. I will say, like, because, when, he, because I don't like the storyline of the ghost, right? So when he's, like, sitting there and it's Nathan and Haley and they're talking in the church.
Yeah.
Or the...
Yeah, the chapel.
Yeah. And he's sitting so close to them. It takes me out of it, right? So all I'm thinking...
All I think about is the filming of it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know how hilarious that is because...
Have you seen in the waiting room, all the people just reading the magazines?
Yeah. And I'm literally just... Because I hate that storyline. So I'm literally just watching, like, you know how hilarious this was...
Characters.
For Rob. Because he got to play the ghost, too. I'm sure when it came to, like, all the takes, he... had to have messed up and like just doing something of like trying to get them to start laughing when it's a serious thing like that they're talking about. And I'm like, that's all I could think of was like filming to be the ghost would be hilarious because you can just sit there and be like mess up them trying to be all serious. And that's all I was thinking. And I wasn't. That's the problem. It takes you, because it's so stupid, it takes you out of it.
Correct.
And I'm sorry to the people that think that ghosts, like, that this truly, like, happens. And it might.
Yeah, it does, Brittany.
No, I'm saying, like, that they just, like...
Obviously, that was me joking.
Yeah. Well, no, there are people that think it. Yeah. I just... So that, I will say that was definitely too much. Like, I don't like it. And also, we just met this Will guy. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean...
He's just another injured person in the hospital.
I will say, like, I feel like if they would have brought somebody else back, maybe, like, it would have been, like, better.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be, like, someone in Clay's past or whatever
that was more meaningful than this. Yeah, because we'll say when Lucas had his, Keith was his sidekick.
Right.
So at least we all knew who it was. It was like,
Made-
cool.
Yeah.
He has his uncle. We love their dynamic. But here I'm like, this is a stranger.
Yeah.
Cool. He's in most of the episode. We don't even know who he is. But I will say, at the end, when we find out that he died, that Will guy, it was sad. But then to hear that he gave his kidney to someone to save someone's life, it was very sweet because obviously it was Clay. So at that point, it was like, okay, this is why we had to listen to his whole thing all episode, was because he gave it to him. So I was like, okay, I get. But we could have shortened it. We didn't need like
Correct.
every other scene to be them. I could very easily have cut it. Also, when they're on the rooftop and Will's singing, I'm like, I don't care. Like,
You know,
it was in my head. I was like,
pass the time along somehow, don't you?
but I was just like going, like watching it. I was going, I don't care that.
I know.
What do? It's not like it's Clay trying to sing.
He did start.
He did, but the fact that Will's just, I'm like, who are you? Like again, this whole episode was my who are you? But then I'm like, I don't care that you're trying to sing.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be mean. It's just I don't like it.
Storyline.
Yeah, they could have put some more. Maybe they could have put some more mouth in Millie.
Anyway. So, not really, but.
I just did it to make you mad.
Don't care.
That's why it's so funny. Can we just talk about them for like, because it'll be very quick.
No, literally.
Literally this.
Love Millie. She's going down the wrong path again.
But okay, they slept together. It was very awkward. It was just very awkward, and I'm like, okay.
It's just unnecessary. It doesn't add anything to the plot. It doesn't add anything to the storyline.
Or the episode.
Thank you. That was my next two words. Yes.
But I was just like, okay, they finally slept together after all these years, apparently. And well, and then the fact that they slept together and they don't even know of each other in a relationship. I'm like, okay, what'd you guys do? Get like drunk or something? That's why you didn't ask.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you were sober, you would probably know if the other one was with somebody instead of just to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
What
about Lauren? How are you with? No. Okay. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
so annoying with that part, but the awkwardness was just weird to me because like they've dated for a long time. They've known each other now for a couple of years. Like, so awkward. I'm like, it was hard to watch just with how awkward it was. Just like, why? It's not like you had just met each other and it's like you wake up on hello, like who are you? They've known each other for a few years, 2-3 years, and you're gonna act like that. I was just like, okay, whatever. And then when he talks about his podcast, I was like, okay, and then he actually does it. I was like, okay, because this was back in like 2010.
Correct.
I'm like,
correct. No wonder no one's listening to your sports podcast on your sports website.
I will say nowadays,
he'd be fine now.
Yes, now he'd be making a ton of money.
Yes. He needs to do radio, not podcast.
But he could podcast. It just would have to take him 15 years. He was just ahead of his time. That's all.
No.
Do you know? But you know what though? I remember he had this podcast back in like season 4.
Yeah, he said he's only ever had 48 listeners.
I know, but for 4 years. No, actually, with the time jump, so like 8 years. Bad. Sorry to anyone out there that has 40-some. But
no, we're mouth specific right now.
Yeah, because it's been like 10 years. Yeah, because it's been like 10 years. I'm like, okay.
No, like, like I say every time, he added nothing to the storyline. His part didn't even need to be in there. I was kind of upset he's in season 8.
I just think that even those scenes with Mouth doing his podcast could have been shortened a little bit because, like...
What was your narrator?
Yeah, like, basically.
What?
Basically.
Like, I don't care.
He was.
Yeah, I know, it was stupid.
Yeah. I was like, it could have been shortened.
He didn't need to be in there.
That's why I was happy that at the end they switched it to Quinn reading the newspaper because we got to hear someone else's voice. Someone else narrating it, basically.
The second the episode ended, I said I was so glad.
It was Quinn.
It wasn't Mouth, yes.
Because, I mean, at one point at the beginning, it was Nathan and Haley, which was good, but then it was like, okay, then we get Mouth the rest of the episode. It was like, but again, it's because there was nothing for him to do.
Correct. He didn't need to be in the episode. You see, you're coming to the same conclusion.
No, I'm just saying, he could have been helping Brooke.
He could have not been in the episode.
I'm just trying to say, different scenes for him, not watching him do his podcast. I also
do what we're about to do right now.
That was hilarious because we literally said that to each other. It's very weird to watch somebody on TV doing a podcast as we're about to do one.
Literally.
It was like, okay. But I mean, so that was really all for Mouth.
Yeah.
I actually thought when you said Millie was going down the wrong path, I actually thought you meant with Victoria.
Is she?
Well, you said with Mouth, and I'm like, I thought it was Victoria. Or Victoria.
Well, no, like when Mouth was in freaking where it was, she was fine. She was in rehab. She was getting better.
And when she lived in New York.
Came back and now she's so yeah, exactly. So now she's being shady with Victoria.
I cannot with that. Like, yeah, she learned nothing. I'm just saying. All of a sudden, Victoria's her new best friend. I just couldn't with that whole Victoria and her. I'm like, you two are now like little schemers. Like, you're not her puppet. Basically, Millie has become Victoria's little puppet.
Right.
It's now a puppet show. But I was just like, I couldn't with that. Because I'm like, why are we going behind Brooke's back? Like, Millie, you learned nothing. Brooke is supposed to be your friend. You made up. You kind of apologized. And at that point, because of what you had done, you kind of, I feel like you should have you kind of owed it to her. And kind of whatever Brooke wanted, you should have just been like, yep, how high do you want me to go? Because I'm just like, but you wouldn't do that for Victoria. Like,
you would think.
I know, if anything, like for me, my loyalty would have been to Brooke of like, what do you need me to do to prove we're over it?
Yep.
And I'm here for you. This ain't it. I'm sorry, Millie, but this is not it. And I get at one point she tells Victoria, like, I don't think we should be doing this behind her back. I don't feel comfortable. But I'm like, girl, you should have said that when it started. Also, I'm sorry, but when Victoria tells Millie, well, if we would have told her, she would have been in jail. I was like, what are you talking about? If you would have told her from the start what you were doing, it would never have happened. Yes. So honestly, when Victoria said, well, she would have been in prison, I'm like, but no, she wouldn't. Actually, yeah, I know. If you would have actually told her what you were doing, she would have stopped this whole entire thing. I was like, I don't know, Victoria's mind in this episode is definitely twisted because she's sitting there saying that, and then she's also telling Brooke, well, I got you out. And it's like, but you also got her in the mess. Like, you want her to thank you for getting her out, but you got her in. What? I'm like, how, make that make sense. So I was like, why is Victoria, like, I don't know, just her mindset in this episode was definitely twisted. Because I was like,
completely was.
And also, I'm sorry, but like, time and time again, Victoria proves again she is a terrible mother. And here's the thing, like in season 7, she was doing good.
I know. It was fine.
She was finally working well with Brooke.
Yes.
Seeing things to seem to be going okay.
Right.
And then we hit season 8 and nope. She's back. She's back to like season 6.
So weird. I don't know. Are they running out of storylines or what's going on?
I don't know if the writers just like the fact that they like when Victoria's mean.
Right. I know.
Like, and being not like having a nice Victoria is just we need.
What about character growth?
Well, I think it's the fact that Dan is not in it. Yeah. So they're like, well, we need yep. And think about it, never mind. I was gonna say who would be the villain, but I know for Jenna that's Mouth.
She's been the villain.
So I was just like, well, but no, I mean for this, for like parent wise especially,
over it.
Clearly they need somebody to be the villain. Why can't an outsider ever be the villain? Which I mean, usually it is, but it's usually also Dan.
I know, still.
I know you always got like Dan, Victoria, and an outsider.
Yep.
But because this episode you really didn't, there was nobody that was like trying to go after,
it was just
except for Victoria. So yeah, let's just bring her in.
Yes.
Also, you know what's crazy too is like Victoria, kind of relies on the company a lot. And that's her life. Yeah. And above her daughter. So my thing is, if you love this more than your own daughter, because she does, and she loves money, why would you do these things you're doing of the company?
I thought she was trying to get more money.
You think that scheming is going to help?
She wants her money. She's going to get it. Also,
again, you love money more than your daughter.
Yeah.
Because what mother would do that? Would think that that is okay to get your daughter to go to jail.
Correct.
I'm like, what? Because even Brooke's like, you're the one that signed my name. Because when she says, well, you'll go to prison, I'll be like, oh no, I'll show my handwriting. And I'll show yours. Like, I am not going down because you forged my name.
Not me.
Not me. I was like this. And then, Victoria's all like, oh, well, we'll get... not an amount of lawyers. Or if anything, it's going to be you, bye-bye. And she even said, like, you're fired.
Correct. Yes.
Like the best move Brooke did was, you're fired. But even still, she didn't hear a word, Victoria. Because she still then goes to scheme. And it's like, but you just heard you're fired, right? Why are you in the store? But okay, so when Brooke tells Julian, I don't know if I can trust her. I'm like, and that is true, because like right now you can't. But of course there was that period that you could. That we at least thought you could.
Yeah.
And I think so did Brooke. She was finally getting to that mother-daughter relationship that she's always wanted. And then, of course, Victoria has to ruin it. But I was just like, it is tough that it was this tough because she has trusted her. Because she has earned it. Well, now we're just going right back to the beginning of how Victoria does not care for Brooke.
Yeah.
But then...
Joan, she's just like,
who knows? She'll probably come back and like... I mean, think about it. Dan is always back and forth. He's always in and out.
Yeah.
When they need him. Oh, I guess when they need a villain. They'll be like, Victoria, we need you back.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the end. I think she'll still...
She'll pop in once or twice.
Yeah. But I will say, okay, so when Victoria is kind of like acting like the hero, like, I'm going to prison for... so that you don't have to. I'm just like, eye rolls. Because I'm like, what do you mean? You put her there. You put her in the position to go to prison. So why would she go? The person that did it should be going. So I'm just like, oh my God, like, really?
Right.
We're going to just...
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, when she goes, I was like, well, that is what a parent would do.
Correct.
A lot of parents, I'm not going to say most,
Yeah.
but like a lot of parents do say they would go to prison for their children. I will say, for me, it depends what you did.
Correct.
I ain't going for murder. What? I'm sorry, you're on your own. I didn't raise that, so if that's who you are. But yeah, I'm just like, it depends what you did. Like, you stole? Oh, okay. Like, it's minor. It depends what you stole, I guess. But again, conditional. With me, yes, it would be. It wouldn't be conditional love.
No.
It would just be what I would do for you was conditional. Well, because you know how they say unconditional love. You're right. I would have unconditional love for my kid. I just wouldn't do certain things for them. That's all. Because I'm not sitting in prison because you're an idiot. You're just an idiot. So it's kind of like that thing. Like, I know that Dan tried to cover for Nathan. Well, okay, but also he's also psycho, or like more psycho than most people. So I mean, yeah, you would fit into prison well. But I mean, and same thing with Victoria.
Yeah.
She's such a little schemer. She would fit better into prison than Brooke.
Yeah.
She'd be the ringleader. I can already see it.
Yeah.
Victoria would be the ring. Like Brooke would be like, oh my god. Yeah. But Victoria would be the ringleader. This is why she fits in the prison. Even though of course that's not what she looks like, as in like dresses, but that's what she would do in those scrubs. She would in the little jumpsuit. She would definitely fit well into prison life. I just would not want to be in there with her because she'd be. Ugh. Could you imagine what she tells people to do? Just because she'd want their money.
Yeah, literally.
While she's in prison, trying to get money from others.
I have no doubt.
Oh my god. And then what's even worse is that there's people that are like that in prison. Oh my god. I want your time call. Like, you know, they have to like put money in.
Oh, yeah.
I want that, so you gotta give that up. It's like, what? Oh my god. See, that's the problem. I wouldn't fit in. I'd be the scared little person in the bed, in the corner. They'd be like, oh my god, she needs to be on meds. I'm like, you really need to be on meds to be in here. I'd be the one that's always like, oh my god, can she just go away? Like, yes, take me. No, I know, but that's how I would be. You would be, I don't know how you'd be.
Speculate about what I'm doing if I'm being honest.
I'm just saying we're talking about Victoria. Jenna's like, I ain't going.
It's like, okay. There's one thing I'm not doing is that, so.
She'd rather escape.
I'd rather not go.
She'd you'd move to a different country. If they were after you.
Actually, I just wouldn't do the wrong thing.
I know, but what if you get framed? What if you got framed?
That's
Well, it's a good thing you don't have Victoria in your life.
Good thing.
She's over there trying to frame people. Her own daughter? Gosh. Also, when Victoria goes in, right? Why does she have to have a full damn outfit and heels?
You already know the answer to that.
I mean, Victoria, you do know you're about to change.
Brooke showed up to the hospital in a homecoming dress, mind you. So...
I will say season 8 is not a season for comfort.
I, don't care.
But you know what?
Homecoming dress, enough.
When Victoria went in and then Brooke got out of her car to see Victoria.
Yeah.
I literally was in my head. I was like, wow, I would hate to walk around all day in heels every day. Every day, all day. I mean, think about Brooke wears it at home. She wears it out in public. Yeah. I'm like, I would need flats at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
lifestyle.
Yeah, again. But also, if I had money, I still wouldn't be in heels.
Yeah.
I'd be in comfortable shoes. Like, that's the thing is like I'm sorry, but and even their dresses and stuff, I would still be in the same clothes I'd been in because I
At
just
least Haley dresses like normal.
well not in season. Was it season 7 or no season 6?
Yeah, she was.
Season
this
6.
season, she was
It was like dresses, and I was always like, I roll because that's remember I think we talked about it how this is not her, and it's like jeans. That's Haley, because again, that's me, and that's you. It's like that's more us than Brooke, and that's why I like Quinn whenever she wears jeans, I'm like, yep, that's us.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm happy for Haley. We're going back to her roots of. This is how she dresses because this is how she's always dressed.
Right.
She's never been the one to dress like Brooke unless Brooke made her dress like that. Like by saying, like, this is what you need to wear.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, that's always been Brooke. Brooke has always been the one to outdress everybody else. And you know what? I would let her.
Looks like it. Yeah.
I'd let her be like, you can wear the dresses, you can wear the tight skirts, all that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wear my sweats, my jeans. I'm going to go over here.
Thing.
But that's the thing is, like Haley supposedly has money, right? Being a singer and married to an athlete. I mean, she's dressing normal. So it's like money.
I guess Brooke's also a fashion designer, so I get it.
Well, talking about fashion designer, when her mom tells her she can't have that, what was it, the dessert she was having? Or whatever?
Yeah.
I was like, but in my head I was like, but she's just the fashion designer, right? She can weigh whatever she wants to weigh. I'm like, and also eating one piece is not going to kill her or make her fat. I'm like, I'm just playing. I'm like, really? I'm like, you think one piece is gonna get to her? That girl is gorgeous. So yeah, like that was in my head when the scene was going on. I was like, first of all, Brooke is not the model. I think we've made that clear last season. She's not the model. That's why she wouldn't model the damn dress. Yeah, even though I said it would be perfect for her because she is that size. But whatever. So, but because we made it clear she's only the fashion designer.
Yeah.
Well, then she can weigh and wear whatever the hell she wants.
Correct.
And eat whatever she wants because she doesn't have to worry about her figure. Hello. Yeah, and especially nowadays, people don't even know what you really look like because of the whole
Anything and everything.
well, no, the whatchamacallit that you can put underneath to
Corsets?
yeah, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the shapewear. It's like you don't even know. But it's like you don't even know what people like really. No, I'm saying like back then. In 2010, yeah, you definitely didn't have that, but now you do. So it wouldn't even matter nowadays what she ate. Because who cares?
It's coming back.
What? Trying to be skinny.
Skinny's in again.
Ugh.
I know.
I know. It's like, come on now. Like, and nobody, like, yeah, people want the model body, but at the same time, they don't want to do what the models do, because who wants to eat, like, a little thing and be like, we're good. Yeah. You know who, Victoria reminds me of? Who? Gigi and Bella Hadid's mother.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Well, because, did you ever watch Housewives?
No, but I've
seen that clip?
Yes.
Of her mom telling...
You feel better.
Yes.
Just have an almond.
She can't have a piece of cake or whatever. She has to have that. I'm like...
Yeah. She's like, it's my birthday.
Yeah. Freaking birthday.
Yeah, split a bite with you.
She didn't want her to have that. It's like... Okay, I'm sorry, but like, it's your birthday. And also, she was a teenager. Like, because nowadays, yeah, we might skip dessert. Like, if it's our birthday, be like, I don't really need it. But when you're a teenager, no, you want the dessert.
I never skip mine. who you're talking about.
I'm just saying, like, it's
You're-
more like mindful, but it's like when you're young, no,
Yeah.
you want to eat it. That's why, so that's honestly what it makes me remember is when Yolanda did it. And I'm like, and that's what Victoria's doing. Like, why? So yeah, that whole Victoria thing and Brooke, I was like, poor Brooke. The fact that she trusted her again, to only be thrown that you can't trust Victoria. Then when she said, I'm gonna miss you or whatever, I was like, huh? I was so confused. I was like, what do you mean you're gonna miss her? You're gonna miss the woman that did that to you?
Right.
And I was like, I wouldn't miss her. I know, but bye, have fun in prison. Enjoy prison life. Yeah, I'm cutting you out of this company too. I'm gonna change my locks on the store, everything. Yeah, you ain't coming back in my life. I will say it was bittersweet when Jamie was getting tucked in by Brooke and Julian, and
I know.
and he told them that they're gonna be good parents. I was like, because like again, don't really know about Julian, but for Brooke, like this is all she's ever wanted, and for her to know like here's the thing, Julian, yeah, he can have a kid. But for Brooke, it's like, oh my gosh, because this is all she wants. And the fact that that's not going to happen, I was like, it's hard to watch.
It is.
But it was so...
Oh, that was a very sweet...
But it was so sweet, yeah. It was so sweet when he said it. And then I was like, then my heart was breaking for Brooke. He
doesn't know any better.
Well, no, he's still little. Like, yeah.
I know.
And then when, I will say, when he was in the hospital, when he told Julian... Babies come.
Oh, yes. Sitting in front of all the babies.
But then he said, this dork.
Good. At this point, correct. You are correct.
But also, like, the fact that he then has Brooke. I think hers was the best answer, though. When she said, not from me.
Definitely don't come from Brooke.
And I literally was like, I'm going to use that. Like, seriously, because it's like, it's such a good answer.
It is, because it's true. It's definitely from me.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Not now, not ever. So it's just like, oh my God. Like, when she said, I was like, that's like the best answer somebody could ever give. And it's always funny because on shows especially, it's always like, or in movies, it's always like, from the stork or from the, it's like, or is this dropped off? It's like, come on now. But Brooke I've never heard that before.
Mm-hmm. She's just really...
Like, she had the best answer. I was like, oh my God. So I do like Julian spending time with Brooke and I like Jamie spending time with Brooke and Julian.
The whole aspect was really cute. Yeah.
Because it's what they could have been. I mean, they can still adopt, though. That's the thing. So, like, she can still be a mom. She will just have to adopt. But this is what they could have. Also, was it nice to watch and not have Alex around?
Didn't even notice she wasn't in it.
Because it was so cute just watching them.
I didn't even notice.
As a couple.
Yeah.
And as a solid couple. That, like, nothing at this point is going to break them. They were good and solid and happy, and that's what I want to see.
Yep. I wonder it was so chill.
Yeah, because everybody was being good to them and everything. So did Julian bother you at all?
His face. But he was chill this episode.
I will say.
He still did the stupid, like, smolder with his eyebrow half raised and... Yeah.
When they take Jamie out to practice hitting, I'm like...
First of all, you're using tennis balls. Obviously, it's going to fly much farther.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're good. Like, you've done this before. It's like, But also, Brooke was hilarious.
Oh.
She's standing there with the mitt on, acting as if she's going to play, and then... it goes over her head, just right behind her, and she goes, oh, nice hit. And I'm like, go get the ball. Literally was like, really, Brooke? You're out in the outfield. Go get the ball. Like, he's...
Right.
How many balls did you bring where they can just sit out there? Like, so he's going to hit like 20 times. Okay, we're done. And also, who's going to pick them all up? I was like, really, Brooke? But okay, it was funny. And then there's Quinn.
She was chill. I'm glad she...
Got to talk to Clay?
Yeah, I'm glad she got to talk to Clay. I'm glad she stuck by him.
I will say, though, like, when Haley kept saying, like, no, you can't see him, and I'm like, oh my god. That was annoying. I'm like,
Like,
just...
if she got a split in half? Like, shut up.
Like, let her
move.
be. Let her be. I'm like,
Yeah,
she's
annoying.
She's an adult.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, okay. Like, I get you don't want anything to happen to her. I get that. But, like,
Fine.
she is capable of doing whatever the hell she wants
She can
to.
sit in bed, she can sit up in a chair.
They're right. And as long as you're wheeling her. Also, the fact that Haley was wheeling her was supposed to be like at night, right? I'm like, first of all, would you really actually be there as a visitor? Probably not. So that was my first red flag with that. And then my other one was his room was right by the desk.
Yeah.
If it's supposed to be nighttime, you know that there's nurses are sitting at the desk. Because, why? Because everyone's supposed to be sleeping at night. So I'm like, what? Like, when she wheeled her in there, I was like, the desk is right there. And no one is sitting there. There's some short-staffed at this hospital. I was like, it is nighttime.
Yeah.
I was like, come on now. Like, I could see during the day because they're running around. Right. But at night, everybody's usually sleeping.
Controlled.
Yeah, it's more chill and relaxed at night. I'm like, really? I mean, usually when you're in the hospital and it's nighttime, the only time that they're in there is to bother you, to like poke at you.
Correct.
And that's it. And at that point, you're like, can I go back to sleep?
Yes.
Because you're not asking for anything. You just want to sleep. You only want your privacy.
Yeah, no.
So I was just like, yeah, okay, Haley. So again, those couple red flags. I was like, no.
No, I get that.
Also, you see how nice and big his room was?
I literally...
I did. I was like, damn. Good job. Nathan must have been paying for it. That would be the only thing that really makes sense. He wanted him to have his own little private room where he's all good. Also, the whole TV magic that you're talking about, the ending.
What? Which part?
With Clay when he wakes up.
Yeah.
Because again, who wakes up speaking?
Okay, he had a tube down his throat.
And he should still have it. If he's just waking up, he would still have the tube down his throat. Yeah. But he didn't have a tube.
So caught that tube.
I know. I
wasn't gonna say it.
I was. I was sitting there ready to say it.
I know. We are on the same wavelength.
Hey, we have to talk about the negatives. We have to see what that they filmed wrong. You know, I love doing it.
I do know love.
So when it came up, I was like, yeah, nope, I can't. But again, this isn't just this show. It is every show, every movie. Just stop it.
I know.
You know fans are going to talk about it. So stop doing it. Make it more realistic. Come on now. Make him try to speak but not. Like I don't know, wake up and realize well, first of all, you're going to wake up going like, what happened? And you're going to be kind of freaking out. Yeah. Do that. I'm like, come on now. And then try to talk, but you can't. And then it'll be like, hang on, don't say anything. Nurse or something. And then a split second later, then we see the scene of him talk. Something like that. In this episode, we could have done it because we could have cut some other people's scenes smaller. So we could have actually had that scene of him. Instead of this, of waking up and how she's pretty or something. And I was like, what? Also, I will say, like, when Clay is, like, down on himself and everything about, like, being in the hospital,
Yeah.
I'm like, is the ghost? I'm like, oh my God. Like, I know. But I will say, when he blamed himself for the whole shooting thing, I was like, well, yeah, you brought Katie into your world. So I get it. Because I mean, I would feel the same way.
Correct.
But I feel like that's what is good about him is
Yeah.
he's normal.
He is. He is very
The
normal.
fact that you actually do feel responsible.
Yeah.
Even though she probably won't ever say it, it is what it is.
Yes.
Yes. Also, I mean, it's just same as Nathan getting involved with the shark, the little shark people.
Yeah.
And then Haley gets hit by the car. It's like, it's the same thing. Yeah, I mean, again, he was at fault. So, I don't know, it's just that kind of. But I will say for Jamie, when he tells Nathan,
Yeah.
because Nathan tells him, like, about the kidney,
Yeah.
right? And says, like, hey, I won't play if
Yeah.
I basically save Clay's life, right? Jamie then says,
I'll give him mine. Too small. Sorry.
but I was like,
Not allowed.
you care more
Yeah.
about your dad playing basketball.
That's
Well, but I'm wondering now if maybe it's because he remembers Nathan at his worst when he didn't have
Yeah.
basketball. Like,
I know.
because I think it traumatized him when he was 4 and 5,
Well, yeah.
and his dad wasn't playing. So I think maybe he reverts back to that little kid of, oh my God, my dad was scary, and you know, I need him to play basketball for the rest of his life.
Right, to be happy.
Yeah. So maybe that's what he thinks Nathan is. Equals happiness is basketball.
Which I get that.
Even though realistically,
Yes.
no, it's his family.
Yeah.
But I was just like, maybe in his little head, because he is little. He's still 7 or 8, maybe, I don't know, but still little. Where that is what you would think.
Correct.
Especially if you've had that trauma of, again, your dad.
Hating his life.
Yeah, and being miserable. It's like, I feel like that's what he would think. Again, well, how was his dad so happy last year? Because he had basketball. It's like, life was perfect for him.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's where his mind goes to, of happiness. Just like maybe Haley's is Jamie and Nathan.
Right.
Like, hers is more family because he hasn't really seen her too much of singing because she's been home. Yeah. Where Nathan, it was basketball. So, I mean, I think maybe that's where his mind goes. I
get that.
But yeah, it was sad though, and he said, in their mind, I'm like, oh, come on, Jamie. Yeah. But I mean, I was still thinking the same thing when Nathan said it. I was like,
yeah, I was like, okay, let's calm down first. Maybe let's get a test.
You don't even know if you're. That's the thing. I wouldn't.
He planned his whole next 2 years around something he didn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when the doctor or whatever said you won't be able to play, I'm like, well, no. Also, he fought.
Yeah.
Over this whole contract.
Lost his friendship with Clay.
All to now say, I'll give basketball up.
For Clay.
The person you were fighting with. So basically the fight should never have happened because you're going to give it up. What? I'm like, oh my God. That was literally in my head too. I was like, but you fought.
Yeah. Right.
For this.
Correct. This exact thing right here.
Yep. And then now it's, I will say, so in the papers it said how the Bobcats, whatever they are, they might want to look somewhere else. I was like, well, they probably should, because who knows when Nathan's coming back, if he's coming back. So I'm like, yeah, they probably should have an alternate or somebody to take his spot for now, at least. I mean, as a team, why wouldn't you have someone to replace him? Because, I mean, when you think about it, there's injuries.
Correct.
Someone's got to cover.
Yeah.
You're not going to have one person for that position only. And if you do, you're probably not, you don't have a good team. Because you should have a few people to jump in and step up to the plate. So yeah, I was just like, okay, that makes no sense. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure they have other people who are probably younger.
Yeah,
who had just finished college.
not pushing 40.
30. But yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of like, okay, Nathan.
Yeah.
But I think here's the start of Nathan giving it all up.
Correct.
And I was like,
accepting it.
I will say, one of the odd things was, which I had said when we were watching it, was Nathan and the horses.
That was the dumbest scene ever. Steals Clay's car,
pulls off,
and go cries in front of horses. Like, I get it.
I was like, we're gonna go ride horses? I didn't know
I'm imagining like him and Clay
running around. So yeah, because all those lasers crying, and I was like, I could see if he had pulled off and he's in Clay's car and he remembers it's Clay's car, and then he starts crying. But he literally gets out of the car, goes up to the fence, and then starts crying.
Right.
And I'm like, huh?
Right, yeah. It was such a majestic scene.
I'm like, where is this going? And it led to nothing.
Yeah, correct.
I was like,
not yet.
It led to him
leaving.
It led to him going to the hospital to tell Haley. I'm like, we could have done a different thing that made sense. Okay. Guess we'll go with that.
So dumb.
I was like, didn't know this is now a horse show.
I know, literally.
I mean, I'll take it, but okay. Again, Nathan, no thing of how he loves the horses.
He's their biggest fan.
Or even Clay. I could see if Clay loved horses. Then I'd be like, he's not here right now, so now, nope, that's not even, we don't even know if he likes horses.
No, we don't, actually.
Sorry. I'm getting nowhere with the horses, but okay. So yeah, so I will say, like, overall, if you take out the whole Clay being a ghost, it was a good episode.
It was chill. I didn't mind it. It didn't make me too mad.
Also, one thing that I did want to say, when Clay talks about how he loves Quinn, well, his ghost says this, he loves Quinn, but he also loved his wife, and I was like, I will say, that is something I have always thought about.
Yeah.
Was especially like when somebody like older goes, right?
Yeah.
But then you find out like they were married, but their spouse died. I always wonder, where do you get buried? Do you get buried with the first husband or the second husband or the first wife or the second? I always wonder that because I'm like,
I guess it's you're whoever you're feeling towards the end.
I was mad at you, so I'm gonna go with my first husband. I always wonder that, but then I was like, okay, maybe it's you go where you had the kids. So if it was your first husband, but then what if you have kids also? I'm like, where did you go?
I think we don't have to worry about that.
We might. I'm just kidding. But I was just like, it was always in my head because I'm like, you think you're gonna go with who you grew old with, but maybe you don't. Maybe you're like, my heart never left the first one.
Usually it doesn't.
But it should kind of move where you. So I don't know. I was always thinking that too. I was like, when people go, who do they go with?
I don't know.
That has always been a thing on my mind, and especially when you find out, this person had 2 spouses. You're like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But you have to think too, especially if the first one or the second one dies before you, you're like, I get to choose.
You do.
Because obviously if you die first, well then they get to choose where you go. Unless you already bought and planned everything. I'm like, but again, even then, that's a hard decision because you're alive and so are they. And it's like, can I choose not to lay with you all for the rest of for the rest of eternity? I'm like, that'd be a hard thing.
It'd be ridiculous.
It'd be funny. So yeah, when he said that, I was like, honestly, I've always wondered that. So thank you, Clay, for bringing. Thank you, Ghost Clay. Yeah, for bringing up what I've always been wondering, but actually not having the answer to. Please answer that, Clay, for me. But we won't. But we won't because that was just a ghost. It wasn't actually him. Yes. So what was your high and low?
I don't even know. I guess my high would be that Will gave Clay his organ, his kidney. That was cute. I liked the ending.
And now he's alive.
Yeah, exactly. And then my low is Mel's podcast. Like, oof. What about you?
For me, the low was the too many ghosts storylines. Like, I couldn't. Again, one or two, fine. Like scenes. Most of the, not even half, most of the episode, too much. No, couldn't. Also we didn't know about Will to the end. I don't know. So that was my low. The high was definitely Clay getting the kidney and being alive. So that was good because it's like, okay, we can get out of the hospital.
Yes.
Oh yeah, move on to a new storyline, please. No more ghosts, please. Because now he's alive, we shouldn't have a ghost. Yes, please, no. And then because that would mean that we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
Katie too.
Yeah.
Like everything that's happened. Like, yes. And then so that would be my high and low. What would you rate it?
8.
I would do 8.5. I liked it for a point. Like, again, it went down a whole point for the whole ghost. But the rest of the actual storytelling was good.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
And then who is your best and worst?
My best. I mean, no one did anything insane this episode. You know, I guess I'll give Brooke my best, just because she looked good in this episode.
Oh wow! No one else looked good, just Brooke.
Good. Yeah. My low would be Mel.
My high, I'm gonna give it to Nathan.
Okay.
Because he did want to sacrifice.
He was willing and able. Yeah.
To throw away his basketball career that that's all we heard from, for 8 seasons. So it's like he was willing to do that for Clay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to him. And then the worst was Victoria for trying to put Brooke in prison. Like, serious, and then to say, "I'm going for you."
Ew.
Like, no, you're not. You're going for yourself because you put yourself there.
Yeah,
so I'm like, no, Victoria, you put this on yourself. So enjoy prison. So yeah, she was the worst because why? I mean, seriously, yeah, I didn't like it. That was also a low for me.
Yeah.
Like, really, Victoria, you were doing so well.
I know.
Until the season. I guess you can't be good all the time. Yes, you're always going to revert back to who you really are. So I think, overall, I think this was a good episode. I think especially what we have recapped.
God, the last 4 episodes were miserable.
So we needed a new season to kind of lighten it all up. Yes. Yes, and with new storylines and getting rid of old characters.
I mean, we watched the whole season 7.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, thank God it's over. And we're into season 8. Well, thank you for joining.
Thank you.
And thank you everyone for listening. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Duo Chat. If you want to chime in with your opinion about the episode and the show we discussed, you can email us at duochatpodcast@gmail.com. And to keep up with updates about the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Duo Chat Podcast. And give us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. We would appreciate it.